Okay, this is Joseph Vassa with Dawn Equipment Company. Um, I'm going to make a quick video running through the setup and installation of the Dawn MyFX control system, which is a active hydraulic down pressure control system for the John Deere planter row unit. Today I'm here in South Dakota, and we're going to be installing it on a DB90. This is a 36 row 30. It has 10 sections of control on it. I'm going to be going through this because I'm going to be mirroring an existing installation. Okay, so the first thing you do is you open your app. Okay, it'll probably open up here on the map screen. Okay, then what you do is you go over here, then you go to settings, then you go to connect to a 640 drive, and you have to have Bluetooth turned on. You have to have a late model iPad mini or iPad Air. And notice it has auto-detected the 640 drive, which is installed right over here in the diagnostic port. Okay, so it's blinking quickly at a high speed, and that tells you that you have an active Bluetooth connection. Okay, so I click on that drive, and I hit done. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to set up the planter configuration. So what you do is you go to MyFX configuration, and right here you enter the total number of rows, and over here you enter the row spacing. So this is a 36 row 30. So it has auto detected. See right here, it says 10 MyFX controllers have been detected. That's good. So it says I'm seeing all of the controllers in the system. And you see it will auto detect and set them up. So these rows right here where there's this little box, it says, hey, I've detected a MyFX controller on that row. So you see we have one on 2, 7, 11, 14, 17, 20, 23, 26, 30, and 35. So the general way of thinking, the Dawn system can be used for everything from sectional to row by row control. And the general thinking when you lay these out is that you pick rows which are going to be in pinch rows to drive the sectional down pressure. You can more or less add or remove control rows however you want. So here we've got 2 and 7, and so what this is saying is that row 7 has rows 5, 6, 7, and 8 are being controlled in a section with 7. So what I do over here, I need to make 8 part of that section, so I tap on it, and I scroll here, and I say, hey, you're going to be part of section 7, and I hit save, and it says that's in that group, so it knows how to map it. And then 11, here we go, let's go and change all these so that they are part of section 11. So 11 is the master row, and we've got 11 has 12 on it also. Okay, so we'll save that. Now we go over here, let's make that part of 14. 14 is on the center section, so where you have the most compaction from all the tire traffic, we're going to use 2 individual sections of 2 rows on the center section. Whereas on the rows out in the middle of the wing on a large planter like this, you can oftentimes get away without having quite as many control sections on those rows. So we've got 20, 18. Nope, I messed up. 18 is on row 17. Okay. So over here, 19 is on 20. 21 is on section 20 also. 20, 23. Generally, we never run more than 3 rows on a section. So the more rows you have on a control section, you lose response speed when you do that. So the Dawn system will be very, very fast acting with 3. And it'll be even crazy fast acting with 1. Or row by row. 30, wait a minute, row 28. is on 26. Nope, mess that up. So we set that up. 29, that's on 30. And then 31 is on 30. 32 is on 30, okay. And then by 33 is on 35, 34 is on 35, and 36 is on 35. Okay, so here we go. We're all set up. We can leave it in automatic mode. You can adjust your target down pressure up and down here. 100 pounds is a good starting point. And you hit done, and it has that stored. So a couple other things going on here. Map type hybrid, it'll overlay it. Upload only on Wi-Fi. If you don't have a very good LTE connection, sometimes you might choose to upload only on Wi-Fi if you don't want to use much data. Send anonymous usage. That's up to you. Version 1.6.1, etc., etc. Okay, a couple other things. So you have a couple of simple screens. All right. Notice one thing. If you tap down here, this debugging screen will appear or disappear. Okay. Normally that screen is hidden from the user, but if you go to debugging, then you can get some other diagnostics, basically seeing messages being sent back and forth, etc., etc. Click over to MyFX, and what this will do is it will give you 3 columns, which will tell you the coil reading in milliamps, the strain gauge reading in millivolts, and the setting, which is being on a 0 to 100 scale, in percentage, which the control module is saying it's actually at. In a future release, I think we're going to take these coil readings and these strain gauge readings and we'll normalize them to pounds, because it's sounding like different farmers want to be looking at a real-time number, an average rolling number that as they're going through the field, just for that visual confirmation. Even though the system is really taking care of that in the back end, it's making sure that you're planted on the ground with that down pressure. They just want that visual confirmation coming out of that number. So that's one of the updates we're going to make. And that is basically it. You have connected. Notice how we now have the 640 drive connected. Little button right there giving you an indication that you're connected there. When you're on the map screen here, notice you can hit this button and it'll bring up your down pressure margin on the gauge wheels. You can change that. You can come over here and you can toggle between your ground hardness, your system performance, a couple other maps being displayed there. And that's about it.